Hey everybody, welcome. So today we are talking about what is Mommy Magic, because I know that that's a hashtag that I use and I came up with when I really thought about the essence of MommyEvolve and what I am promoting when I am assisting women and mothers to access. And truly and really it is to access their magic, who they are, through mentoring and classes and these lives right here. I'm hoping that I reactivate your magic inside of you, what you know that you already have and what you're already using, but coming from a place of self-empowerment with it and intentionality as well. So what is Mommy Magic? First, let me introduce myself. My name is Cecile Edwards, and I am the CEO and creative director of mommyEvolve. And mommyEvolve was created from my own process and going through certain personal battles, certain differences, and growing in my relationship with my mother, growing and understanding my purpose and my power as a parent, and using all of those things to really empower myself and start to live the life and live the way that I want to live, with intention and with great power. So Mommy Magic. When I think of Mommy Magic, I think of trusting what you need. Okay, trusting what you need. Because one of the things that I notice about women and mothers is that oftentimes we don't trust what we need because we feel like things need to look the way that we've seen them in TV, or the way that people continuously tell us that things need to look. So, our house always has to be tip top notch, clean, squeaky clean, which your house should be, clean. But if you're driving yourself crazy to make it clean and your focus is on what other people are thinking about you, as opposed to your house being clean for it to be your own sanctuary, that's another conversation. Okay. But trusting what you need is simply about understanding that you are going to feel what you need when you need it, and that it is okay to feel that. Okay? So it's like when you're pregnant and you crave certain foods. There's a reason why you're craving those foods. First trimester, most women crave fatty foods. Okay? We don't want to eat much a lot of times, many of us, but when we do eat, we want to eat something fatty. So we want to eat ice cream. I eat avocados to lessen my blow of eating too many fatty foods. But those are the kinds of things that we want to consume. And the reason why we want to consume those kinds of things is because our bodies are preparing for a growing uterus, which needs extra fat in order to survive. Right? And so that is just the wisdom of our bodies telling us what we need. When I was going through my depressive state and my anxiety, I craved oranges, grapefruits. I wanted to smell the essence of an orange all the time. And I just wanted to smell certain scents all the time. Incense, frankincense and myrrh, all of that. And at the time, I didn't know that that was just my inner wisdom, the wisdom of the universe telling me that those are things I came to find out later from studying the metaphysics of essential oils and the nature of them, that orange and grapefruit and all of those citrusy scents, lime, and are all boosters of your energy and keeps depression and those kinds of things away. That was the intelligence of my deep inner self, my magic, showing me what it was that I needed. And oftentimes we will see that. Sometimes we feel like if we're not doing something at a particular time, that we're lazy, or that we're not in flow, or, something like that. But you are in flow. You are in your flow. You're in your flow. The evolving bracelets, I have these. They're handmade in Ghana, different beads. They're beautiful. This is just one of them. But they have blue ones. I have ones with blue beads and green, and, they're gorgeous. I have one that says evolving and another one that says MommyMagic. Because it is a statement and a testament of who you are. So trust what you need. If your body is telling you to go to sleep, then honey, go to sleep. If your body is telling you that you need to go out and do something, then do it. If your body is telling you that you need some kind of food, then consume it. Even if it's something unhealthy, consume it anyway. Yeah, I'm going to be the one to say it. Consume it in moderation, but consume it. Just consume a small amount. Okay? But this constant wanting to deprive ourselves, thinking that what we want, because it doesn't look like what other people have told us that we should want or do, is not healthy for our psyche, and is not healthy for our personal development and our personal knowledge of ourselves. Right? What better way to go through than to learn yourself through doing the things that you would like to do? Because people always act out, empower, et cetera, based on what it is that they need at the time. When you want to educate and teach someone about something, it's because it's what you need too. It's part of your healing process as well. So trust yourself, trust what you need. So the question today is, what are you saying in yourself that you need, that you're repressing? Okay. Please pay attention to that and really think about that. That's number one. Number two, part of being of MommyMagic and what MommyMagic is using what you know. Okay? Using what you know. We have to start from that point and then grow and build on what we know. What you know is enough. What you know is valuable. Okay? People who sell things to you in the store, these different companies that sell you, diapers and et cetera, they use what they learned and they know to sell you that, to give you that product or that information. And then as the business grew, they used more things that they came to know and how they evolved it. Right? That's why you have different companies that have many different brands and branch offs of that brand. They use what they knew. And this goes back into trusting yourself. I know a lot of times one of the things, and it's something that I have worked through, is always feeling like I needed to run back to school to get this degree and run back to do this class and get this certification. That's all good and well, but that certification, that class needs to come from inside you, what you are interested in, what you're intrigued in, and then it's building on that. Not that you're getting that and it's building you. Okay? Trust what you know. Again, another issue, another struggle that some women and mothers have is trusting themselves and trusting what they feel and what they know. I had this conversation yesterday with a group of homeschool moms that I met, thankfully, thank God, this week. And I told them about a part of a speech that I did where I said that, a lot of times we are afraid to homeschool because we think that we don't know enough. But the truth of the matter is that public schools, et cetera, are new phenomenons when you consider the comparison between how long families themselves have educated their children. Communities have always educated the children based on what the communities needed to know. it needed to do to build and grow, right? So what you know is enough. And then when you go out into the world to exchange ideas, you're not just taking in somebody else's ideas and just absorbing somebody else's ideas, but instead you're taking their ideas and you're incorporating them with yours, eating the meat and leaving the bones, as they say. Right? And that's a more empowered stance to come from, and why it's magic, because then you're not confusing yourself with a bunch of ideas that everybody is giving you. And it makes you stand on your square more firmly. So imagine, for example, if you want to do something like homeschool, right? You have to have the wherewithal and come from the stance of empowerment, so that if somebody says, oh, why are you doing that? You can be like, I'm doing it for X, Y, and Z. But if they give you an idea, even if they're coming with that and they give you an idea and it makes sense, you can incorporate that idea. And anything that does not make sense and doesn't soothe your soul, you get rid of. That's mommy magic. And that's something that we have to constantly do as mothers, because we're constantly being told how to raise our children. It's something that we have to constantly do as women, because as we know, women are constantly trying to be told what we should do, how we should be, how we truly are, when we know that within us, that's not true. So we constantly have to be mindful of using what we know and being able to filter information powerfully and appropriately. Okay, so using what you know is the second thing. First one was trusting what you need. Okay, the third thing, and these all just go together, okay? They all go together. And I'm trying to keep this video as short as possible, but decode yourself. The third thing is decoding yourself and seeking and asking for clarity. Okay, that's the third way that I can define what mommy magic is. And I kind of went over this a little bit in the previous one of what I said, but more deeply and more specifically, decoding yourself means understanding why you do the things that you do, why you feel the way that you feel. So I give women tools. I give the women that I work with, and men, the tools that they need to understand themselves more deeply, right? And me being who I am, I work with the earth, the natural cycles of the earth. And a lot of times we have to, well, not a lot of times, we have to pay attention to our own personal cycles. Just like the earth has seasons, you yourself, you have seasons, okay? And if you know how to flow with those seasons, then your life will flow, and you will understand, and you will feel empowered through your flow. Even when things are happening, you'll be like, you know what, I understand why this is happening. And you can stay in peace in that process. So decode yourself means, for me, let me give you the example. I came to understand and notice that around the time of the new moon, which is around today, I get restless and sleepy, right? Like literally, I cannot sleep at night. I had to take some passion flower herb to help me to sleep a little bit last night, but I still didn't really sleep. Okay. And my body is craving sleep because I haven't been sleeping for the past week, really, because last week I had a cold. And I know that I'm not able to sleep well around this time because I need to be in motion of using my magic and really speaking to the universe and really paying attention to what it is that I need so that I can ask the universe for that. Right? And so with that knowledge, I can maneuver myself in a certain way and still stay in a light and positive mindset during this time, as opposed to feeling frustrated over the fact that I'm not sleeping, which is what I used to do in the past. And being frustrated and having a negative mentality or mindset around why I wasn't sleeping made me even more tired. But now that even though I am not sleeping well and feel tired, I'm not exhausted. And I can still keep my mindset and my energy up so that I can continue to flow and manifest the way that I need to. Right? So, decoding yourself in that way and really understanding how your body is functioning from your womb to your mind. If you feel a certain type of way around certain people, if you notice your child acting a certain way around certain people, if you notice, paying attention to people's energy and your energy and how it's flowing and ebbing, all of those things are part of your magic, because it will save you from being bothered with certain people and things, but it may also propel you forward because you are aware of how good you feel in certain spaces. And that's really the main focus. Doing what it is that feels good to you. And being able to do what feels good to you means that you're taking the pressure and the mindset off of doing what everybody else wants you to do. Right? And what feels good to you may not look good or be good for somebody else. But that's a negotiation point. It is not a point of you relinquishing your power. Okay? And I mean this in like personal relationships. Okay? Getting what you want and what you need is your magic. Getting what you need is your magic. And that is mommy magic. Okay? And this is for all women and men. This is not just for mothers, of course. Because we really do need to realize and understand that our power is in our joy. Our power is in our, feeling good about, like truly feeling good about our lives. I'm not talking about feel-good moments where you're watching something squishy on TV that doesn't actually translate into real life goodness. I'm talking about really feeling good, like you have manifested, you have intentionally crafted your life by being intentional and honest about those that you want around you. Okay, those that make you feel good, make you feel happy and joyful, and keeping those people around and removing those who don't. Truly decoding yourself and seeking clarity and asking for clarity. That's part of your magic too. Knowing that you can speak into your God self, into your higher consciousness, and get answers. At present, I'm studying a little bit of dream work because I've been working with dreams, my own dreams, for the past few months. And it has been a powerful experience to be able to lucidly dream experiences that I want to have and then see them manifest. That's powerful. And I'm like, yes, I am using my magic. And the more I do it, the more I'm staying in my magic and in my flow. And the more I'm just being who I am. And it was something that just came about. I put this manifestation into the universe that I wanted to experience something. And someone called me out of the blue to be a part of an experience. And from that point, it was all the way up. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. Okay? So you are the magic. You are the magic. You just have to really get within yourself. Make it happen for you. Know that you are worthy of everything that you desire. And keep on pushing forward for all of that. Because you are worth it. You are worth it. And you have it all inside of you. You have it all inside of you. But trusting what you need, using what you know, and decoding yourself and seeking and asking for clarity are going to help you to get to those points using your mommy magic. Okay? And nothing that you need and nothing that you ask for is too outlandish or too ridiculous. It is for you. It is the universe telling you that this is what I'm going to give you to support you. Take it. Okay? So with that said, This is kind of out of my video series for the next couple of weeks, but that's okay. I'm still going to do my video on Sunday, which are the 3 videos that I'm doing that are leading up to the start of Evolve the Inner Mother course, 6-week online course that helps women to go through those stages of healing themselves and giving them the tools to really access this mommy magic and to evolve their inner mother. Given that many of us, unfortunately, don't have or didn't have a strong older mentor, such as a mother, that was healthy, mentally, spiritually healthy, to guide us, right? So in this course, we go through the different stages. So, healing your childhood wounds, understanding and healing your childhood wounds, understanding your mother. We go through the process of guilt and shame and understanding guilt and shame. Using your story for power, okay, from pain to preeminence. And all of these are the cornerstones that I have used in my own healing process. And so, of course, it is a process of sharing with you what I have learned to help you through this process as well. Because I know it very well. I know it very well. But I can also tell you that the other side of it is powerful and magical. Okay? Very powerful and magical. So with that said, if nobody has any questions or comments, if you do post video, then please drop it below. I will be uploading this to my YouTube page, which is, the name is mommyEvolve. You can go to my website, www.mommyevolve.com, and see my services and products there. I will be coming out starting in mid-October with a MommyMagic subscription box, and you will be able to see that. It is going to have some powerful tools in it, and you will be able to order that from my website as well, and here on Facebook. And it will have crystals, different scents, different soaks and things like that for women to use to access their magic, different tools to assist you in that process of taking care of yourself in the process of healing yourself emotionally and spiritually. It will also have a meditation, an inner child meditation that you will have access to. So, website www.mommyevolve.com to check out the Reiki services, the card reading services, as well as the astral chart services, and Evolve the Inner Mother as well. So there's many ways to stay in touch with me via Facebook, MommyEvolve page, MommyEvolve Intergenerational Healing and Self-Care. That is the private group where we chat in that group privately. And, I look forward to continuing to connect with you all. And thank you so much for listening. Ciao. Oh, don't forget about the bracelets. Inbox me. Shoot me a message if you are interested. You can see it on my website too. Peace.